Welcome to The Kid Cave, the podcast where young sports fans learn all about the games they love, from how sports work to the stories of legendary athletes. We break it all down in a way that's fun, easy to understand, and packed with cool facts. So if you're curious about sports and ready to learn something new, you're in the right place. Let's explore the world of sports, one play at a time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Kid Cave podcast. Dan got Hutson over there. Wave. Looked like you're enthused a little bit. So it's getting to be almost school time. You excited for school to start? Nobody can hear you shaking your head no. So you excited for school to start?
No.
No? Why not?
Because
What's your favorite subject in school?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know.
You don't have one?
No.
Okay.
They're all boring.
They're all boring. Hopefully
Yes.
your teacher's not listening to this. Oh man, dude. So all right. Well, even with school starting, we're still going to be doing some podcasts. Probably won't be in the radio studio, probably be at our man cave and such. So we're still going to do some podcasts, but it's football season. Baseball's still going on. We're still going to be talking about baseball, but we got football preseason wrapping up. College football started. The NFL is going to be starting here soon. So we are going to talk a little football here this morning. So kind of like what we did in one of our very first episodes with baseball, where we went through some terminology, right? Baseball terminology and such. We're going to do that with football too, right? Just to kind of, because that's the basis of this podcast, is to have fun, but also maybe to learn a little bit too, right? So I'm going to ask you some terminology, see if you know. If you don't, that's fine. But then, because we're going to explain it for everybody else out there, right? What a touchdown. How much is a touchdown worth?
6 points.
6 points. And that's
So basically, you can run it or receive the ball. You have to get in like the end zone to score the points, which is basically near the, like, if you're playing in the NFL or college, basically near the field goal post.
Yeah, and I mean, you can score a touchdown too on like a kick return, a punt return, an interception, or a fumble. It's that 8-yard area at the end of each field, right?
Yeah.
That's the end zone. Right, the end zone. That's where you score the touchdown. So you're right, 6 points, because I think a lot of people still assume it's 7 points, right? Just automatically assume it's 7 points. But how do they get 7 points?
So the kicker has to kick it in to the field goal post to get the 7th point.
Yep, the extra point it's called, right? Now, they don't have to do that, right? So
they can fake it, go for two.
Go for two. So what's the 2-point conversion then? That's when you try to get 2 points instead of one. But it doesn't involve, well, I guess it could involve a kicker if you do a fake one, right?
Yeah.
But essentially it is you're scoring another touchdown, but it's only worth 2 points. So that's where sometimes some teams do that too. So you could either get, if you score a touchdown, you could end up with what? 6 points, 7 points, or 8 points. Because you could miss the field goal or the extra point kick, or you might not get the 2-point conversion, right? So what's a field goal, though? Because we hear about field goals, right? So what's a field goal?
So, like, let's say you're on 4th down or the quarter is about to end and you want to get some points up. Like, wherever you are, you can bring your kicker out and kick it into the goalpost to get 3 points.
Yep. So it could be, it's like the extra point, but it's not, if you like you said, maybe it's 4th down and you're in field goal range where your kicker can make a field goal. Then if you make it, you get 3 points. Or like you said, end of the quarter or end of the game, or like end of the right before halftime, possibly, and such too. So those are worth 3 points. There's another way to add points though. So we touched on field goals,
I know.
touchdowns, extra points, 2-point conversion. What's the other one?
Safety.
Safety. What is a safety?
So let's say your team is backed up like really close to the end zone and your quarterback drops back into the end zone and you're getting pressure and you get sacked in the end zone, that's 2 points for the other team.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if your quarterback steps out of bounds in the end zone, that's also 2 points.
Yep. So that's exactly right. 2 points there. So you could, in football, American football, you could have 1 point from an extra point, 2 point from a 2-point conversion, 2 points from a safety, 3 points from a field goal, and a touchdown is 6 points. Those are the ways to score. So, all right, that's that. We're going to continue with some terminology here. Line of scrimmage. It's kind of an important one.
So, let's say your running back runs the ball on first down for 5 yards. Wherever the refs call the ball down, that's where the offensive lineman will go and snap the ball to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the wide receivers will line up with the tight ends too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the line of scrimmage is that. Yeah, where the ball's at.
Yeah.
Right. Where that ball is located at. Oh, the video. It's 2 videos of you now, man. Oh no, we got to get going. But we can still talk. But yeah, the video is, the line of scrimmage is where that ball is set up, and you got the offensive line and the defensive line, and it's kind of like it could be 1st and 10, 3rd and 4th, somewhere around there. Because how many yards do you need to get a first down?
10.
10. That's when you start.
Possibly.
You're right, because the other part is if you have a penalty, it might be like 3rd and 15, or if you get a sack, exactly, or maybe there's a fumble and you get backed up or something like that. There's those ways where it could be a little bit longer than 10 yards, right? It can be a little bit longer than that. So how about, so we did line of scrimmage. What is a sack? We just said one. What's a sack?
So let's say the quarterback is on a throwing play, the defense is blitzing them, and they tackle the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage before he can get the ball thrown away.
Yep. So that's like defensive ends or linebackers or corners or safeties can sack the quarterback. Left outside linebackers. Yep. What are some of the positions? What's the quarterback?
Quarterback is the person who will throw the ball or hand the ball off, but sometimes he'll pass the ball to a wide receiver or running back so they can throw the ball.
Yep. So they kind of call the plays in the huddle, right? They're kind of the leader on the field, the offense. They throw, they could hand it off, they could run it themselves if it's a running quarterback and such. How about, what's a wide receiver?
A wide receiver is someone who will catch the ball throwing from the quarterback or take a jet sweep.
Yep. They're kind of a lot of times lined up at the ends, right? There's different ones. There's a slot receiver, which sometimes if you hear the term slot receiver, it's a guy that's maybe a little bit smaller, but he's really quick and he kind of plays more in the middle of the field, right? He lines up a little bit towards the line of scrimmage sort of thing. Or you got your bigger wide receivers that may line up on the outside, like towards the sidelines and kind of be some deep threats there. What about a tight end?
A tight end is also kind of like a receiver, but sometimes they will stay back and block if some of the linebackers that are back behind the defensive line, or if they're gonna come in and try sack the quarterback.
Yep. You want a tight end that can catch but also be a really good blocker too, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a Travis Kelce is probably the most popular tight end right now. Popular. I didn't say best. I said popular. Like a lot of people know who Travis Kelce is. So, offensive lineman. There's different offensive linemen. There's a left tackle. There's a right tackle. There's a left guard. There's a right guard. There's a center. So the tackles are, you got 5 offensive linemen, right? The tackles are on the ends. The guards are the next ones lined up to the tackles, and the player in the middle is the center. What does the center though do?
The center snaps the ball to the quarterback.
Yep, he's the one that snaps the ball to the quarterback. Also, sometimes calls out who's blitzing and tells the offensive lineman where to go. So, I mean, they got a lot of responsibilities over there too. So, now let's do a few more defense. Who's a cornerback, or what does the cornerback do?
The cornerback is someone who will cover a wide receiver, and will try to get an interception.
Mm-hmm. Yep, or stop the receiver from catching the football.
Or sometimes come in and sack the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Tackling, too. They got to do that. So, yeah, they're kind of like the wide receiver of the defense a little bit, right?
Yeah.
In that essence. Linebacker. So, you got now there's different defenses. There's things called 3-4 and 4-3. 3-4 defense means there's 3 down linemen, defensive linemen, 4 linebackers. 4-3 means 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. So if you have a left outside linebacker and a right outside linebacker and a 3-4, they're probably mostly for blitzing and getting after the quarterback.
Yeah.
In a 4-3, they can still do that. It's a little bit different. But essentially linebackers are kind of like in the middle a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Over there. And then one I don't want to forget too, who are on the back end though? The safeties. Right? Safeties. So they're kind of like a corner, but maybe also like a linebacker too, right?
Yeah, they don't cover anybody.
Well, they help cover sometimes.
Yeah, they help cover.
And they cover tight ends sometimes too.
Yeah, they watch the quarterback to see where they throw.
Mm-hmm. And they help.
Like Xavier McKinney, who got 7 picks in a row.
Yep. And they kind of help out in the run game too and stopping the run. So safeties are kind of like the quarterbacks of the secondary a little bit too. So, and then you got the defensive line. Those are the big guys like offensive line, right? Yeah. So they could either help stop the run, the interior defensive linemen, like the defensive tackles, and the defensive ends are on the outside, on the edges. They go up against the tackles of the offensive line, right? So, I think that's good for some terminology, right? Yeah. So with it being football season, Hutson has his list.
I don't have that.
Well, it's off the top because you created it earlier.
You did.
I didn't create it. You did. You made your top 10 team list.
Oh, yeah.
You did. I didn't. You did. So, in your opinion, the top 10 players, or top 10 teams, top 10 teams in the NFL are who?
Ravens.
Okay.
At 1.
Ravens are your number 1 pick. Okay.
The Chiefs.
Okay.
The Bills.
Okay.
The Eagles.
Okay.
Who did I have 5?
So you got 3 AFC teams and the Eagles at 4.
I think I had the Lions at 5.
You did. Yep. Lions were 5.
6. Wait.
See, this is why I told you should have kept your list, or you should have wrote it down. You said, Dad, I know it. I know it off the top of my head.
Oh, I remember. The Texans.
Okay.
Then it was...
So number 7.
The Rams.
Okay.
Wait, I'm missing somebody.
Your favorite team?
No, the Packers for me were 9.
Okay. So the Packers were 9 for you. I know you did not have an NFC South team. I know you're number 10.
I know my number 10 too.
So you just want to say is it the Broncos?
No, it's not the Broncos.
Okay. You want me to go through the teams for you?
Sure.
It's Commanders. Didn't you have Commanders?
Yeah, it was Commanders. They were 7. The Rams were 8.
Okay, so let's restart it then. Number 1.
Ravens.
Number 2.
Chiefs.
Number 3.
Bills.
Number 4.
Eagles.
Number 5.
Lions.
Number 6.
Texans.
Number 7.
Commanders.
Number 8.
Rams.
Number 9.
Packers.
Number 10.
Cowboys.
So why do you have the Packers at 9, dude? You don't think they're better than the Rams or the Lions?
No.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, man? All right. So I don't, you still think the Cowboys at number 10, huh? Why do you got the Cowboys at 10?
I don't know.
Just because of their wide receivers and such?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right. So that's Hudson's top 10 teams he thinks right now in the NFL. Are you ready to make a couple more predictions?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do right now is Hudson is going to make his MVP pick. Can I make some picks with this one too?
Yeah.
For you? All right. So should we do MVP,
Rookies of the year.
offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, and Super Bowl champion?
Well, both defensive rookies of the year and both offensive.
There's only one offensive rookie of the year, one defensive rookie of the year. Then there's an offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year. So you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Super Bowl champ, MVP, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year.
Okay.
6 predictions.
Okay.
Do you want to? Let's save the Super Bowl one for last.
Okay.
MVP, go.
MVP. Saquon.
I am going to go with. I thought Saquon should have won it last year,
Yeah.
and he didn't. No offense to Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson was also a finalist for it last year, too. It's hard to pick a running back for it. I am going to go. This one's tough because I don't know if I'm going to pick this team to make the Super Bowl or to the playoffs. I'm going to go Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow?
I'm going to go Joe Burrow for MVP.
I think Jordan Love has a better shot than him.
Joe Burrow's gets to throw to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. He's going to light up the statue. Actually, no, I'm not going to go Joe Burrow. I'm not going to go Joe Burrow. I'm going to go somebody else.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this in my head, go through some of the teams here. I don't want to pick the obvious ones. You know what? I'm going to go back-to-back Josh Allen.
Wow.
Yeah, back-to-back Josh Allen. Because I think Buffalo makes the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what's going to stop Joe Burrow from getting MVP is he
Yeah.
didn't get to the playoffs. So Josh Allen's my MVP.
All right.
Offensive player of the year. Now, a lot of times, this goes to who would have finished second in the MVP voting. So
who I think would be second in the MVP vote?
on the offensive side, yep.
You can go while I'm thinking.
I'm going to go Joe Burrow for this one because I think he's going to have a lot of stats, a lot of throwing yards, and a lot of touchdown passes. So I'm going to go Joe Burrow on this one.
Okay.
So you can go like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson.
I was going to say Lamar.
Lamar? That's
Yeah.
not a bad pick. So how about defensive player of the year? So a lot of times this might go to the guy who has the most sacks or maybe some interceptions, that sort of thing.
All right. I want you to go first again.
I am going to go with TJ Watt.
Ooh. A lot of you might think no, but I'm going to throw out a wild card.
Okay.
Kyle Hamilton.
Ooh, that's not a bad pick. I like that. Way to think outside the box. I like that one. All right. So, offensive rookie of the year.
Travis Hunter.
Are you going to pick him for defensive rookie of the year too?
Yes.
So because you and I talked about that a little bit. You and I did talk about that a little bit. I'm going to go easy route, and I'm going to go Cam Ward for offensive rookie of the year. So I do think it would be really cool, though,
if Travis did both.
Because that would just be so dang awesome.
Yeah.
So you got Travis Hunter for both, which, yeah. My defensive rookie of the year, I am going to go with Abdul Carter. So I'm copping out. You know, I'm gonna cop out a little bit and go easy with that. So, all right, and then finally, Super Bowl pick. Who do you got?
Ravens, Eagles. Ravens win it all.
Not bad. Not bad. I am gonna go Ravens, Packers. Packers win. I'm gonna play favorites. I'm a homer. I'm gonna play favorites. So,
Weirdo.
yeah. How many Super Bowl titles would that be for Green Bay if they win?
5. 5.
Yep. How many world championships?
Is it 14?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us on this episode of the Kid Cave Podcast. Don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube. Follow it on our YouTube channel. Follow it in podcast form if you don't want to see my ugly face, so you just want to listen to us. It's available in podcast form too. Don't forget to hit 5 stars and a positive review on that as well. So happy back to school to all the kiddos. You're excited.
Wait.
You're excited to
No,
get
I'm
to
not.
school. So we'll have more throughout the school year. So make sure to be tuning in. Until next time, that's Hutson. I'm Dan. We'll talk to you in the next episode of the Kid Cave.